How often do you check in with yourself? Let's explore that. Hello, welcome to another episode of A Few Minutes with Marvin. I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And what exactly do I mean by checking in with yourself? I literally mean physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, creatively, and financially. That beautiful balance that we need in our lives. So, what does that look like for you? Sometimes you have to step back, right, out of your life, out of everything that's going on, and sit down, right? Do a quick check. Like, I don't usually check my pulse, but go ahead and put your finger there, right? And feel your pulse, your heartbeat. Is it racing? I mean, you don't have to time it, you don't have to see if it's 180 or whatever, 80 over 120 or whatever the normal is or not normal. You're not checking for that, that thing to compare against, right? You're doing it for yourself. So today I did something different with my meditation from my mindfulness meditation group on Meetup. Today the intention was to focus on the heartbeat. So I sat here. You can do it however you like. You can put your hand on your chest and just feel the heartbeat or listen for the heartbeat, or you can check your pulse and just feel the beats. And just for 11 minutes I focused on just my heartbeat, right? And as I did that, not that I had any kind of stress in me at all, it was relatively slow heartbeat to begin with, but as I was deepening into my meditation, I can feel my heartbeat, I can feel it becoming slower and slower. It was pretty cool. So for me, that indicates that I'm in a calm, peaceful place, right? Now, if it had been racing a little bit and it never slowed down because I was being mindful with it, then I know that I have to shift something. Something's out of balance. And it doesn't mean going to get, nitro pills, to slow down your heartbeat or whatever those things do. Just what's causing me to have an elevated heart rate? Is it something physical? Is it something that I'm thinking about? Is it stress? Right? And those are the things that you need to focus on. What is that, right? Okay, I think my heartbeat's a little bit off. Maybe I should breathe more, right? So start there. Instead of going, what medication do I need now? How do I relax myself? Because that's just your body telling you, hey, you need to slow down. Whatever you're thinking about is stressing you out, right? Or something that you may be eating is putting stress on your body. That's how you know. So you're taking that time out for yourself to check in. So checking your heartbeat is one of the ways, right? That's the physical aspect of it. But then check in on yourself mentally. Stop in the moment and say, what am I thinking? How am I feeling about my life mentally? Am I where I want to be? Or am I focused on something that's causing me mental stress? Or am I in an environment that's causing me mental stress? Am I around people that cause me mental stress? And if I am, I need to reevaluate those people, the situation, right? And just focus on that, right? It's all about checking in with yourself. Pick one. don't do them all at the same time. Okay, today I'm going to focus on my mental well-being so I can figure out if I am mentally healthy and balanced. So today I'm going to just focus on how do I feel mentally. And if I feel some kind of stress or if I don't feel confident in myself or I have some doubts, let me focus on that and figure out what's the root cause. Now I've been listening to Abraham Hicks again recently, and I don't know if you don't know who Abraham Hicks is. It's Esther Hicks who channels Abraham, a collective consciousness that brings, inspiration and motivational thoughts about how the universe works. And she has a mantra that I've started using recently. And this is going to help you with your mental check-in, right? You check in, you figure out there's something I'm out of balance. And if it's related to work or friends or your financial situation that's giving you mental stress, use this mantra. Everything is always working out for me. So no matter what's mental in your head, shift that. Everything's always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And you may say, well, that doesn't work, and as soon as you say it doesn't work, and that's what you believe, it's not going to work for you. So it's all about, right, saying these mantras with conviction. I want to shift my mental state of being, right, from worry and lack or whatever else is going on, or anybody else judgment, whatever it is. No, everything is always working out for me. That's going to bring you back into a good mental balance. So we covered the physical, now we covered the mental, now emotionally. Check in with yourself. Again, step back, take a few minutes, take a deep breath. What am I feeling in my heart, right? What are my emotions telling me? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I worried? Am I fearful? Right? You can feel those emotions. Sit with yourself and say, what am I feeling right now, emotionally? And if I'm happy, that's amazing. How do I stay emotionally happy? If I'm not, what's causing me worry? What's causing this fear? What's causing this anger? What's causing this stress in my life? And this is where you give yourself compassion. So emotionally, if you're not feeling where you want to be or you're out of balance, take a deep breath, feel, see if there's a physical symptom to it, like a pain or a throbbing or something. If there is, put your hand on that part, right? Put your right hand there, and then put your left hand on your solar plexus, just above your belly. And just breathe into it. And be there with that emotion. Why am I sad? Do I need to cry it out? Let me cry it out. There doesn't need to be a reason attached to it, right? Why am I not happy? What can I do to shift this to make myself happy? Bring yourself compassion. Be kind to yourself. That's going to shift you in that moment. Again, this all sounds very simple, but the more mindful you are about checking in with yourself and that aspect of yourself, the more you start knowing that everything's going to be fine. right? And the more you take these little check-in breaks with yourself, the more you start becoming in tune with that emotion and your emotional state. And you start to say, you know what, it's cool that I was feeling sad about this, but I don't have to be sad anymore. I can be happy, right? And then every time you check in and you check in with that emotion, it's like, it's cool. I allow this emotion to flow through me. I'm gonna let it go. Take a deep breath. It's like, I'm gonna change this emotion. I wanna be happy. And then do something that makes you happy, right? Whatever it is. Read a book, go into nature, whatever it is. Make yourself something nice, a hot tea, whatever it is. Something that'll make you happy. That's how you can shift that emotionally. Creatively, if you're feeling stuck, you got to check in with yourself. Sit back and go, how am I feeling creatively today? Have I done something that's really cool that I thought was amazing, that other people thought was amazing? Not that it matters what other people think, but if I'm an artist, have I created anything recently? And how did that make me feel? Did I do it out of, like, I have to just do it, or it's a job, or did I just sit down and let it flow? And if you haven't been in the flow lately, how do you get yourself creatively balanced? Again, you take a deep breath, and then you can do this. Is something that I do, and I just did it recently too. You can, even if you're not artistic, right? Maybe you like writing and journaling, but do it what we call automatic. So you can do automatic writing, you can do automatic drawing, right? And what is that? What does that look like? You can look it up on YouTube. There's videos on that here. But the way I do it is I draw, and I don't draw often enough. So when I'm not feeling creative, I'll sit down, take a deep breath. It's like, I want to be creative in this now moment. I want to balance my creativity. So I'll put a piece of paper in front of me, grab a pencil or a pen or a marker or whatever it is, take a deep breath, and I'll just put my pencil to the piece of paper. Close my eyes, just get myself into a state. I'm not thinking I need to be creative, just start moving my hand, my pencil. And then automatically, right, the auto part of this just starts taking some kind of shape. And it doesn't matter what it is, but if you feel or you see a heart, draw a heart. If you see a square, draw a square. It doesn't matter where on the piece of paper. It doesn't matter if it's overlapping. Just automatic draw until it feels good. You get into some kind of flow, and then when you stop, before you look at the paper, just take a deep breath and know that whatever you created is beautiful, right? Because it came from your moment of calm where you checked in on yourself. And then take a look at it, and it may look like garbage or nothing, or it may look like, wow, that looks like a shape, that looks like something, and it may spark something for you creativity wise, creatively. And if it doesn't, that's okay. At least you've allowed yourself to check in with yourself in that moment, and you were creative. And it's powerful. So I encourage you. Or writing, right? Just start writing whatever word comes to your mind. You don't have to look at the paper, just write it. And again, it doesn't matter if you put it on top of each other. That's not the point. It's just letting that creativity flow, words, sentences, whatever. So try that. I highly encourage it. And the last thing I want to touch on is the financial piece. And the physical with the heartbeat, it could also mean, physical fitness. How do I feel physically? Is there pains, aches? And then you can go down that road and intend to fix your health. But let's get back to the financial piece. Check in on my finances. It doesn't mean know every penny that you have or what you have to spend, but feel where you are. And if you're not where you want to be, give yourself compassion, right? Put your hand on your heart, and your left hand on your solar plexus. Breathe in. Say, I'm not where I want to be financially, but it's okay, because I'm going to focus on that I am wealthy, right? Because wealth isn't just financial. Wealth isn't just money. Wealth is a whole balance of everything, and that can be financial. But if you're focused on just the financial piece, say, I have everything I need, right? Because now mentally, you're taking the burden off of yourself. Like, I don't have to pay this, I don't have to pay that, I don't have enough money for this. If you sit back with yourself and check in and go, I'm stressing out because of finances, let me shift that right now. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. You sit with yourself, take that in. How does that feel? You'll feel the stress coming off, because now you're intending to know that you have everything you need, whether you have the physical dollars or not. Now you're not letting the thought of not having be your dominant thought. No, I have everything I need. And one thing that I also use to shift myself and to check in with myself financially, there's a song by Trevor Hall called I Have Everything I Need. I listen to that, right? And it brings me calm, because now I shift my state of mind. And I sing with it. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. Right? It's a simple song, but that's what this is all about. The simplicity of it. So.
I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need.
Those are the ways you can check in with yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, creatively, and financially. The spiritual part is you can just intend to sit in nature, or sit somewhere that brings you joy and passion. And again, hold yourself in compassion and light. Communicate with Source, God, Creator, Universe in those moments. But do it mindfully. Stop yourself. Say, I want to check in with myself spiritually. Am I where I want to be spiritually? If not, okay, I'm going to intend to be right now. I am connected with God. God and I are one. I am God. Breathe into that. And know that everything is always working out for you, no matter what. Take this, listen to it over and over, and practice these things as they resonate for you, as they resonate with your mental, spiritual, emotional, creative, financial, and did I miss one? Spiritual well-being. Check in. Do yourself a check-in. Don't do them all at one time. Do them all separately in different times. But intend to do it more often than not. You need a check-in on your balance. I highly recommend it. It's healing. And that's one way that you can heal yourself. So, I have faith that this video reaches you in your time of need and brings you the inspiration to check in on yourself more often. Do it with love, compassion, and kindness for yourself, but conviction and confidence and truth that you can shift your life spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, creatively, and financially anytime. Wishing you many blessings of love and clarity and peace, happiness. Have an amazing day.
I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need.